JJ, obviously you guys had a little bit tougher time against the run last week. Just what have you guys kind of done maybe this week to adjust to it, and how do you feel like you guys can kind of plan for a pretty good tailback in Tank Bigsby this week as well?
This week our main focus as a team has just been more physical up front, striking with our hands and be able to get off blocks, shedding, and change the number game and give them have more numbers on the play than they do.
JJ, what do you remember last year from going up against TJ Finley? I know obviously different team, different offensive scheme, but what kind of challenges did he present you guys last season?
I don't necessarily know about challenges, but I know he's a bigger quarterback, 6'7", 240 something. He's tall in the pocket, stands strong in the pocket, but he can move around in the pocket. He can get out the pocket, but from what I've seen from when I played against him last year, he likes to stay in the pocket a little bit more and try to make the throw.
Do you think that the change in quarterbacks for Auburn can help you guys just in the sense that they'll need to get ready for a new scheme, or do you think it doesn't matter?
Honestly, it doesn't matter because it's about us, honestly. We only can control what we can control, and then whatever we see on Saturday, that's what we're going to face, and that's what we're going to try to dominate.
Hey, JJ, love the hoodie. Just
Thank
want to also
life.
ask you, just want to get your thoughts on being a Chuck Bednarik Award semifinalist, and then also Coach White was nominated for the Broyles Award. Also get your thoughts on that and just, the impact that he has had on this team.
Oh, yeah, he definitely have a positive impact. There's just the way, the demeanor he comes with, practice, cool, calm, collected. I ain't going to do too much yelling. Just going to tell you what you got to do is whether you do it or not. Yeah, he's definitely a great coach, phenomenal coach, and any recruits are out there wanting to question about him. He's a great coach, and I love playing for him, and they will love playing for him also.
Couple for you. First, how would you assess your play against the run this year? That was obviously a point of emphasis for you to improve on individually coming in. How do you feel like you've improved from that standpoint?
I feel like I had a little up and downs. I feel like I've done a better job, I guess, striking just the initial contact and just being able to really set the edge and stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely got a lot of work to prove on these last couple games, and from here on out, I guess, then to the next level too. Just the run game is obviously one of my weaker, I ain't gonna say weaker, but not my strong suit, but definitely something I'm working on day in, day out and trying to make it my strong suit.
All right. And with Tank Bigsby, first off, what makes him so good, and does he compare to anybody y'all faced either this year or last couple of years?
He's just a good player. He's strong. He's actually stronger than he was. Pound for pound, he's probably one of the strongest back we probably faced. It's only like, I think, 208, 210, something like that, but he runs like he's 240. I think we had a stat that said they only had, I guess, one TFL or something like that, then a couple like for a 0-yard game over the season. That's just a testament to, I guess, how hard he runs the ball. And, yeah, definitely a good player.
How important is it for this team to make a bowl game to show that the program is making progress and headed in the right direction?
It's very important. I mean, not only due to the situation we're in this year with the new coach, but that's just the goal of any team every year, is to win the bowl game, go to the Natty and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's the goal. That's very important. As a competitor, you want to win as many games you can. And, yeah, that's the goal every year. Win as many games, just make it to the bowl game, make it whatever you make it to from there.
JJ kind of asked Zach about this, but obviously Damani's a guy who's played a few more snaps maybe than we expected at the beginning of the season, has stepped up in that linebacker spot with Sherrod out. Just how have you guys kind of seen him take to that this year and making some plays, and how has he kind of fit in terms of plugging a gap that you guys really needed to plug?
Oh, yeah, Damani's definitely a cat who's definitely came out his shell a little bit this year, just being more of a vocal leader and just being more animated. And, yeah, like he's stepped up. Sherrod went out against the Georgia game, and Damani just filled the role with the next man up mentality. Each day he came in, or he still continued to come in prepared and just ready to work and to be able to contribute in the best way he can.
JJ, what do you remember from going up against a Mike Bobo offense during the good-on-good periods last season, and what do you guys expect with him and just his style?
Pound the ball football. We're going to know Mike Bobo's going to try to run the ball over 30 times, 20, 30 times. And, yeah, he's just going to try to play hard-nosed football. Yeah, that's Mike Bobo. We're going to try to run the ball. I don't think we're going to try to. But our goal is, I guess, to obviously put them in third and long and put them in pass situations and put them in situations that they don't want to be in.